What's up, Tag Team? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Beauty Treats Nude Drama 24 color blushed nude eyeshadow for you. So let's get to it. I bought this at Winners. I just fell in love with all the colors in it, and I'm not sure how good it's going to be because it was like 10 bucks. It says it compares at $18, so I figured I'd try it out. This is kind of cute. It comes with these little makeup applicators you get from the 90s. Just kind of cool. At least there's like a spot to put your brush too if you want to put your brush. But yeah, look at these colors. The smell actually reminds me a lot of the inexpensive eyeshadow kits that you'd buy in the 90s, but it doesn't smell bad. It's kind of like a baby powderish kind of smell that kind of takes me back, a little bit nostalgic. So let's start some swatches. I'm using the Essence I Love Stage eyeshadow base. So here we go. I'm gonna dip in. So far this first color here, it's kind of nice and creamy. That's not bad. I'm gonna try a few more. They're really creamy feeling, which I really like. Oh, I actually really like these so far. Yeah, the white doesn't really show up a whole lot, but that's okay because the other two colors so far are showing up pretty good. Like they seem blendable and they seem easy to work with. This color here is what I've been most excited about. It's like a plum wine color. If you look with like green eyes, it really makes the green pop, so it's a little bit like drier feeling than the other ones. I like that. And keep in mind, this is like, I bought it for 10 bucks. You know, this wasn't like a $50 palette, so I'm not gonna judge it like it's a $50 palette. Look at how pretty that color is. That's buildable, and I'm just trying to blend that a little bit with the color next to it, and they look like they blend really nice. Okay, let's try some of these more shimmery shades that I'm excited to try. I'm gonna try this one next. Oh, that's pretty. I'm gonna try this shade. How about I actually use like one of these little, I don't know what it's called, applicator? It's actually a lot like the previous shade. I'm gonna go in again with my finger because I wasn't really a big fan of using this, to be honest. So it looked shimmery, and then I swatched it and then it almost looked like a matte. Okay, let's try one more kind of darker color. It's like a nice neutral-ish color. See, and again, this one has like pretty nice pigment. Let's see if we can build it on itself. And look, it seems to like build fairly nicely onto itself. So like even if it doesn't go on perfect, like with the first swipe, you could still build the color on. And don't forget, just because these are my opinions on the makeup palette doesn't mean that it's going to be your opinion on the makeup palette. So if it's a palette that you would like to try, I would say, hey, go out and try it. Why not? So let's go in this one color here. A nameless pink color. It's actually got really nice pigment. Not disappointed. Let's try blending it up into that crease line. Still not disappointed. This is actually pretty nice. And this isn't an expensive brush either. This is just like, I think I got this when I was like in my teens. And no, I won't tell you how long ago that was. In a really cheap makeup kit. But it's still one of my favorite brushes. Happy. I'm pretty happy with this so far. I'm gonna use the same brush. Just clean it off. I'm gonna go in with this nice pinky shimmery color that's very much alike the color I just used, except it's shimmery. So let's try that out. It's a bit sheer, but at the same time I am using like a foofy brush. So let's try using a packing brush. It's alright, it's alright. I'm gonna take this shimmery color and pack it into the inner corner. Alright, so I'm gonna start getting a little bit of that wine plum color because we need something darker in this look. A nice blending brush. Taking some of that same wine color, blending that up into the crease a bit. And take some of this peachy pink. That's actually like a lot darker than I thought, but that's okay. I'm gonna try this yellowish kind of shimmer to highlight the brow, and then I'm gonna use my finger and try to pop some on that center part. There. Try a little bit. Okay. We're getting somewhere. And I'm gonna do something just very similar to the bottom. Pop a little bit of eyeliner on. I'm gonna finish the other eye, throw on some lashes, and then I'll be right back with the final look. Alright guys, so here's the final look. So far with this palette, I was not disappointed. However, would I buy it again? I wouldn't spend 20 bucks on it, but for the $10 price tag, I'm not gonna complain. As for what I dislike about the palette, I found that all of the shimmer shades, they looked amazing when I first looked at them, but now like once you kind of dip into them, they seem to kind of like lose that really beautiful shimmer that they have. Not completely, but enough for me to just be like, I probably wouldn't use them a whole lot unless I was looking for something like a lot more subtle and sheer, where, hey, if that's your style, then they're great for you. But I know when I'm dipping into a shimmer, like, I am so extra about everything. As for matte shades, all of like the darker pigmented ones, I really liked. They're very like creamy textured, which is like my favorite. And even if you didn't get the maximum, I almost said torque, maximum torque. Even if you didn't get the maximum amount of color pigments, your first swipe or brush onto whatever you're brushing it onto, you could still build it, which is great. Would I buy it again? If they had it in other colors and like an all matte palette, for sure I would buy it. Who do I think this palette would be good for? I think it would be great for somebody who doesn't have a big makeup collection and they really could use like something that they could use for every day. The color scheme here is perfect for if you have like green or blue eyes, even brown. I love the colors in this. Or if somebody's not super invested in makeup and they don't want to spend 50 bucks on a palette, this is definitely a great go-to. If you've tried this palette, I would love to hear what you think about it down in the comments below. Because yeah, we all have different opinions about everything, and just because I say my opinion on something doesn't mean it's set in stone. It's just my opinion. So don't forget to hit that like button if you like the video, and also subscribe, and hit up my other social medias too. I got some cool stuff going on there as well. So thank you guys again so much for watching. Bye! Mwah. I forget what I was gonna say. It's really late right now. It's like stupid o'clock.